So, as you can see, I'm loading up a Man United career mode, but this isn't going to be any usual video. I'm going to be simming for the season and see if Man United can win the Premier League, how long it takes them to win the Premier League, how long it takes them to win the Champions League, and how long it takes them to do the treble of the FA Cup. I've made a let me just get my words. I've updated Man United's team. I've got rid of the players that aren't there anymore. I'm going to accept that just so see if they can win this as well. It's going to be completely simmed. I'm not going to play a game. It's most likely going to be cut up. So I'm going to do a little video here to see if they can win the Prem, and then one of the days coming up I'm going to see if the same team can do the Championship and the same team can do the FA Cup. I might go for the FA Cup first. I'm going to see if they sign anybody, but I'm just making sure they're not. It didn't work. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of the players that aren't here anymore, and I'm going to sign Daniel James, just to make it easier. So I'm going to just run off Herrera. Basically, the players that aren't at our team anymore. I'm going to keep the ones that are on loan, but I'm going to cut back to when the players are sold. I've got rid of as many players as I can. He won't let me get rid of Herrera because I've already got rid of too many players. But I'm just going to take him off. I'm just going to put him on the bench. I'm not going to use him. He's not here. I'm going to wait till an offer comes in, and hopefully I can just sell him and get him gone. That sounds so bad, but it's just right. In some reason, Young's are right back on this. Don't know why. I mean, most of these players. He's gotten down to 83. Jesus Christ. 83. That's nuts. Rashford's 83. 86. 82. Yeah, you can play Cam. That's absolutely mad. I'm going to change the formation because I believe we don't play that. I think we play 4-4-2 wide. 4-1-3-2. Yeah, I think we play that. And we have Pogba there with Martial on the left, with Lingard on the right, Matic in the centre. Yeah, that's our most played formation, I think. But I'm going to see if we can win any of the cups with this. So, from here on out, we're also going to keep an eye on who progresses in stats. See if anyone can go up. First thing we're going to do, we're going to go to calendar, and we're going to sim all the way till the 12th. So I'll be back when that is done. So it looks like we've got a next game to play, so that's going to be Benfica. So it looks like we got through, we got to the semi-finals, and we've got some things to get. Look at that. Right, transfer offer Jones, Gomez. These, in fairness, got offer for Shaw. The last match feel like he played well. Let's see what the teams they've done. They kept the team the same. Boy's on bad form, Lukaku's on good form. We put Lingard on the left, which is not what I wanted. These are the players that have been playing. Dalot's been playing. I'm going to put Dalot on instead of Younger. Then Young. How many times can you say Young in a sentence? But it looks like we got through. And got Benfica next. Let's see So these are all the offers we've got. One for Lukaku, that's never going to happen. Luke Shaw, no. Marcos Rojo, reject, and Ashley Young, reject. Well, we could actually accept that. No, I'm going to reject it. The reason I'm rejecting them is because I want to keep the team that we've got, like, on this current date. We need to buy one player though, because we've just signed him today. Well, it's confirmed today that we've got him now, and that is none other than Daniel James. Here he is. I'm going to try and sign him for the amount that we signed him for, which is 15 million. And we're gonna, I know he's probably not worth it on the game already, but we're gonna progress with it. It's a bit loud. It's exactly what we paid for him, 15 million. Negotiate. I believe he's got a 4-year deal. I want to say prospect. I think it's 5-year. Don't think he's got a release clause. Don't know what his salary is, so let's just. I should put 60k because that's what I thought would be alright. So that's Daniel James signed. What's his overall? 70. Bye. 83 rated. Jesus Christ. Wow. So let's go on to simming the rest of the season. Well, not the season. Could do the season, but I want to see if we can win at least one cup. We actually won that cup as well. We were in the finals. Transfer offer for Herrera. Herrera's gone, so I'm going to accept it anyway. Herrera's gone. That's what I really wanted to do, to get Herrera out the way. And we're in the final against Bayer Leverkusen. If we could just win this by simming, I'm gassed. That'd be the first title we've won. And did we win? We've won the cup. As you can see in the top right, it says won the cup. We're not gonna sell Matic. We're using Matic. We're not gonna sell anyone else. And let's go all the way to the start of the end of December and see what happens here. Or cut back to when we've got to the start of January. And we are back. So we're in December now, the last day of December. We sold a player. Loan offer for Dalot. Risk of losing a player. The risk of losing. We want to give him his contract. So we want to Jesus Christ. Let's delegate renewal. And keep as many people as we can. Renewal. Can't do anyone that's on loan. I fucked up with that one. Alright, now let's see who's gone up and who's gone down and who's gone round and round like a circle. Right, so Zach Durnley went up by 2. Chong has gone up by 2. Laird's gone up by 2. Angela Gomez has gone up by 2. Williams 2. Martial's 1. Lukaku 1. Rashford 1. Wilson 1. Lingard 1. Greenwood 1. Daniel James has gone up by 1. Hamilton's gone up by 1. Willock's gone up by 1. So has Fred. Andres Pereira has gone up by 1 as well. So has Scott, McTominay, James Garner, Callum Whelan, Leo Connor, Cameron Borthwick Jackson, Dimitri Mitchell, Luke Shaw, Jones, Regan Paul, Twanzebe. I think near enough everyone's gone up by 1. Bailly, Vindelat, Victor Lindelof, Timothy Fosu, Mensah and Pereira have all gone up by 1. Anyone gone down? I know that Young and Mata have both gone down by 1. Sanchez looks like he's going to go down again. He's got 5 less on his agility, which is nuts. Pogba might be close to going up to 89. Let's see where we are in the league, shall we? Romania want us. I mean, I'm going to reject it. I'm going to reject that. I'm going to reject them both because, yeah, why not? The lot staying. Let's see where we are in the league, shall we? And let's see the trend. See who's gone. Right, we're 12th. 12th in the league. That's absolutely crazy. Oh wow. What are you doing, game? Playing fucking Matic as a right mid. So as you can see, we're in 12th. Salah, Hazard, everyone's still at their respective clubs. Hazard has actually gone. If you want another episode of this on, if you want me to do an episode of this on Chelsea in the future, on the players that have left Chelsea and stayed at Chelsea, let me know, or Liverpool or any other team. Let me know what team to do next. But let's see where we are in the competition, cup games. So we've got to go back over to it. We've got to go standings, change competition. In the FA Cup, we're still in round 3. We've got to go against Cardiff. In the Carabao, we got knocked out. Where did we get knocked out? We got knocked out on round 3 against Newcastle. We won the against Leverkusen in that, but we only won on penalties 4-3. The Super Cup, Atletico Madrid won that. We're still in the Champions League. We've got Galatasaray. That looks like a strong Champions League. Look who's still in there though: Liverpool and Barcelona, Man City, PSG, Dortmund, Valencia. It's a good one. We're gonna sim now till March, end of March, and then we're gonna go from end of March to the end of the league. So I'll be back when it's done. So as you can see, we're at the end of March now, and we're gonna check the current status. England on us. I must be doing something good. Player injured, player suspended. We're not on track. To expect, I'm simming the season. So we're in 7th. So we've crawled back. Our next game's against Man City though. Let's check where we are in the competitions. In the Europa League, we're not in that, so we're good. Champions League, we're still in it. We beat Huh? We beat Galatasaray 4-0. 4-0 at 6-0 in aggregate. We're against Hoffenheim, and we're at home for the first game. I need to check the FA Cup. FA Cup. We're not in that anymore. We're not in the FA Cup. When did we get knocked out? We got knocked out to Arsenal, who played Burnley. So we don't win the FA Cup, but we could still win the Champions League, which is absolutely nuts. Let's go check how our players are doing. If anyone's growing. David De Gea, as you can see, has gone up by 1. A few players have gone up by 1. Even Led's gone up by 3. Angel Gomez has gone up by 3 as well. So is Dinley, Lukaku, Rashford, Chong, Bailly, James, Shaw, Pereira, Garner, O'Connor, Williams, Martial. No, Williams have all gone up by 2, and then Martial, Wilson, Lingard, Greenwood, Hamilton, Pogba did go up. Willock, Fred, Scott McTominay, and as you can see, all these have gone up by 1 as well. The only negatives are Young, Mata, and Grant. And that's about it. Who's top goal scorer? Who's our top goal scorer? Lukaku, with 12 goals in 30 games. Ooh, should be doing a bit better than that. Rashford's there with 10 in 31. Let's see where we can get to, shall we? As you know, their last game. Let's see where we are before the last game of the season. Wolves. If we could beat Hoffenheim, we'll have an extra game to play. I don't think we won, so I think we got kicked out of the Champions League. One game to go, and we can only get 6th. We can't get anywhere higher than 6th. These are the standings at the end. With Man City getting first, Chelsea, Spurs and Liverpool all qualifying for Champions League, with Wolves qualifying for Europa. Teams going down are Fulham, Cardiff and Southampton. I swear that's the team this year are going down, which is nuts. Let me just double check if those are the teams going down this year. Let me just triple check. Fulham, Cardiff and Huddersfield. So Fulham and Cardiff gone down. Huddersfield got 10th. Where did Southampton get 16th? So Southampton really ballsed it up this season. Let's see if anyone else went up just before we end the season. Gomez, Rashford. A lot of people did go up. Luke Shaw went up to 83. Good little left back. Young, Grant and Mata still declined. Young's gone down by 2, with Grant going down by 2 as well. Mata still only went down by 1, but it's still a dip. Let's simulate the last game of the season. I'm just going to do it through this and show you that Man United will not win the league. But can they win it in the 2019 league? So we didn't qualify for Champions League, but let's see how long it takes us to win the league. we're going to sim all the way to September 2019. And I'll be back when we're there. And as you can see, we are back in September 2019. So this is going to be this year where we are now in the real world. Way below target, but I want to see. We are in the American Continental Cup, and if I go into the squad hub, I want to see if anyone has gone up yet. Doubting it. No, no one's gone up. What I'm going to do, we're gonna. It should have simmed to a bit here, but it didn't. So we're just gonna leave it. Okay. Back in a bit, guys. And we're back. As you can see, we're in the Europa League. Qualified for the Europa League. We've got players injured, leaving on duty, offers, players. We might be doing okay, you know, guys. Let's go into squad up and let's see if anyone's gone up. Dean Henderson's gone up. Rashford's gone up. Diego Dalot. Laird. Chong, Greenwood, Gomez. James has gone up again. Twanzebe, Pereira, Cameron Borthwick, Jackson, Williams, Mitchell, Pogba. Shaw gone up, but he's got injured. Sanchez, he's just stayed the same. Has anyone actually gone down? Matt's gone down again. I have a feeling he might be retiring soon. He's the oldest player on the pitch, I believe. Let's go check the Premier League, shall we? We've got 3 points. We won our first game, looks like. So we're in Group E. We got quite an easy group. What's the Premier League, shall we? We were in 5th. Played 7 games and we're in 5th. Okay, we're not doing too bad. We might win the Premier League this year. Let's carry on doing what we're doing because we seem to be doing okay. Let's sim to December again and see what goes on here. And we are back. How many times I'm going to say that this video? Player injured, 3 days, great. Risk of losing 6 players. Let's make sure we don't do that. Financially, Rashford, he's going to have a release clause of 89.5 million, great. Greenwood, I'm just making sure I'm signing everyone. It's getting tedious. I'm gonna sneeze. He's retiring at the end of the year, Jesus. And Mitchell goes down to 34.5. Okay. So they're the players I can't do anything with at the moment. I should have checked if anyone's gone up actually. Let's go back to that. Let's go back on there because I can just go over to the attributes. and see if who's gone up. Led's gone up. I really want to keep him, so I need to sort his wages out in a bit. Gomez, Pereira, got some players going up. David Hayes gone up to 92. Martial's gone up to 87. Lindelof's 84. Bailly's 83. Rashford's 87. Got a good little team coming up here, you know. Anyone gone down? Sanchez gone down again. Mata, Young, and Grant. The four oldest players, I think. Sanchez, I don't know what happened to him on the last couple of years, man. He's just absolutely dipped. We're in 5th still, but we can push for the Champions League. May not win the league, but we're doing all right. Who's in relegation? Newcastle, Watford, and Brighton. Okay, I can see that. Probably not Watford. I can probably see Nottingham Forest, but I don't think Watford would go down. Let's go to the calendar and let's jump all the way over. Looks like we're still in the Europa League, as you can see here. Let's jump all the way to the end of March. And I will be right back. Right, we are back. Let's see what we can do and what's been done. He's out for 3 days. That's absolutely nothing. Still in 5th, but we have 2 games in hand over Manchester City. We might be in 4th. Wolves have got 2 games in hand as well. Wolves could get into 1st, which is, well, no, they've got 1 game in hand, but they could still be in 1st. They could win the league. That's mad. That's absolutely crazy. Let's go and check the teammates, shall we? Here's the growth of some of the players. James has gone up again. So Shaw. Rashford stepping in there. Dalot. Sorry, something stuck in my throat. And anyone got in? Wow, more people have gone down. Sanchez down by 1 still. Matic by 1. Darmian by 1. Mata, Young, and Lee Grant down by 2. Let's see where we are in the Europa League, shall we? I hope we can win the Europa League. Hang on. We could win the FA Cup, so that'll be the first objective done. Carabao, Liverpool won. We won the American Challenge 1, so that's another title we won. The Super Cup they won. We're not in that yet. How are we doing in the Europa League? And we didn't get through. Where did we go out? Bishik just won on away goals in the SHAREfactory. So all we can really win at the moment is either the Prem, which is unlikely, or the FA Cup. We're gonna see what happens in May, the last day of May, and that will be it for this video, but there will be an extension onto this video. There'll be another video coming out after it, so this is just going to be episode 1. Right, as you can see here, guys, I play Wolves in a cup game. That is the Emirates FA Cup final, so we could win the FA Cup there, but Wolves are also here as well. So I've got 2 games against Wolves next. I've got players injured, players returning from injury, suspensions. Not looking good for the team, in fairness. Where did we get in the league? If we beat Wolves and Leicester lose, we get Europa League. That's what we need to do. More than anything. As you can see, we're in the final of the Europa League. I mean, not the Europa League, FA Cup. We need to win that. So Chong's gone up. These are the players that have gone up again. Just to I just want to show you all the players that go up, and a few of these have got some good potential. I've got good potential. If I was you and you just started a career mode and you was going to play this player constantly, the player I would actually sign would be Angel Gomez. I've Angel Gomez. If you're a good right back, Laird might be a good one to pop up as well. Greenwood maybe. Tuanzebe, I like signing him. And that's about it. Scott McTominay, he might be a bit of a dark horse. No one can deny he's got brilliant talent. Let's watch the simulation of this game. I don't want to play it. I'm going to simulate it. Let's just see what the problem is. Who got injured? Rashford. For this game, we're not going to play Rashford then, obviously. We're going to have to put another striker on. We haven't got another striker. We can put... We're going to put Greenwood on. We're going to put Pereira on as well there. Give Matic a break. Pereira's 81 rated. And I think he's more focused on attack, so I'm going to switch them two around. That might be a good move. Let's see if we can win this game and Leicester lose, we get into the Europa League. So Nottingham Forest are winning at the moment. Leicester are drawing with Bournemouth. We're still drawing. I got a yellow card. Leicester are losing, I think. Yeah, Leicester are losing now. Ooh, we drew. Leicester lost, but we drew. Martial might have just saved our ass. Martial might have just saved our ass. Roll at the club and playtime. You want playtime, you're less rated than Pereira, most likely. And here's the last game, Wolves again. We're going to sim the FA Cup, and if we're in the FA Cup, that's the first check mark off of what I wanted to do in this little mini series. So, as you can see, this is the team we're going in with again. And hopefully, Mir scored, Lukaku scored. Cut out a yellow card. Hopefully, he can get a red, because that'd be one less centre back. Well, one less full back we'd have to, yeah, so centre back we'd have to worry about. They play 5-3-2. This is really close. Jesus Christ, Lingard and Sanchez straight after. Got to penalties, I think. Yeah. They won 4-3 on penalties, so we didn't win the FA Cup. Bit of a lacklustre season for us. Bit disappointing. We got 5th though, so we still qualified for Europa League. Again. So maybe we can actually win the Europa League as well. Put that on our little tally. So our tally is now going to be FA Cup, Europa League, Champions League, and then the Premier League. Any players that Man United do sign, I'll sign for this. I'll put into the team. So say they come to terms and they sign Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I'll try and sign him for this, just so we have the similar team. If Man United sell a player, I'll release a player. I'll release that player on here rather than sell it, because I'm not guaranteed they're going to sell. My throat is very dry. But that's going to be it for this little mini series. I hope you do enjoy. Want another episode? I'm trying to get another episode as soon as I can. If you want it out before the end of next week. Actually, if you want it out before Tuesday, smash a thumbs up. And if you can get to three likes, I'll put it out on Tuesday night. Okay, this should go out on, what day is it today? It's Wednesday, so this should go up early Thursday morning because I'm going to do the editing for this. A bit of editing to do, and it's just going to be a bit tedious to make sure I got all the cuts in. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you do enjoy this little series, and thanks.